Good morning, it's Susan with the Noonan Carnegie Library, and I'm here with another book review for you. Today I want to talk about The Project by Courtney Summers. This is a young adult, I would say it's a little bit of a suspense mystery book. This one was so good, it was very suspenseful, and it's about cults. So this book is about the Unity Project and two sisters, Lo and Bee. There's a tragic accident and Lo and Bee's parents are killed. Lo is seriously injured. She's on the brink of death, and Bee is just devastated. She's like, what am I going to do without my parents? What am I going to do without my family? She's just devastated. She's a little older than Lo, so she's just sitting by her bedside like, what is going to happen to me? I'm going to be all alone. She is desperate to save her sister. So while in the hospital, she meets the charismatic Lev Warren. He is the leader of a project called the Unity Project. He's very charismatic, he's charming, and he tells Bee that he can save Lo. And she said, I will do anything, please, please save my sister. So basically, he's like, I will save her, but you have to follow me and believe in me. So when Lo awakes in the ICU, she finds out her parents are dead and her sister is gone. She's gone with Lev Warren to join the Unity Project, and Lo is like, I'm all alone. Luckily, she finds a long-lost aunt that she's able to move in with, and she takes care of her, but she desperately misses her sister Bee. And she's like, why can't I talk to her? Why can't I be a part of her life? And it's because Bee has joined the Unity Project. Now, the Unity Project claims to be a place where people can come and find refuge and begin a new life. But we all know as we're reading it, it's definitely a cult. Lev Warren is the typical cult leader where he's charming and he manages to, I guess, trick people into joining because they feel like they really belong there. So it's very obvious to the reader that this is a cult. So then we skip forward several years. Lo is now an adult. She's working at this magazine, and this man comes in one day claiming that the Unity Project has killed his son. And Lo immediately is like, oh yeah, that's where my sister is. She's thinking inside. So she decides she wants to do an expose of them and for once and for all get her sister back and expose the Unity Project for who they really are. But in order to do that, to start her investigation, she has to meet with Lev Warren and become part of this project. And this story is about what happens when she comes face to face with this man. So I don't really want to say anymore because I don't want to give it away because there are a couple of twists and turns in this book. But this book was fascinating. It's a really interesting look into cults. It's an interesting look into sisterhood. I really just enjoyed this one. Courtney Summers is an amazing author. She always writes so suspenseful. It's very difficult to put down her books. She really writes her characters really well as far as, you know, young girls struggling with things, young women struggling with things. She always just kind of sweeps you up into the narrative and you get really caught up into it. And I just loved this one. I believe I read it in one day. I really couldn't put it down. It was so good. So even though this is a young adult book, I think anybody would enjoy this one, especially if you're kind of interested in cults. It's a interesting fictional account of one. And let's talk about the cover. Look at this cover. It's really beautiful. I love the colors. I love how there's just a girl's head and there's like things inside her head that go on in the book. It's just a really intriguing cover. So I really recommend this book. I so enjoyed it. Once again, it's The Project by Courtney Summers. It will of course be on our special shelf here at the Carnegie. So come in, check it out, read it. Let us know what you think about it. And thanks for joining us, and join us again soon for another book review.